One of the things we were most excited about on this cruise was finally getting to visit Half Moon Cay, which is a private island that is owned by Carnival Corporation, and so only their ships, whether it's Carnival or Holland America or Princess, can visit this island.
Check out the map.
It is one that you have to take a boat tender to, and we were very excited to get to see the whole island, the beach, and we were planning, we booked a kayaking excursion for 9 a.m. So once we got to shore from the tender boat, we headed to the main square where you check in for all your excursions. It is just through the big archway, and we're headed there now. Right through the archway is a big central square with all the shops and tables, a bar, and the check-in booth where we checked in and gave them our tickets. And once they had us checked in, they told us to wait by the fountain for our group. Oh God, this is going to be gorgeous. Oh my goodness. There's the locker area. There you go.
Figure out what size you need.
Is green kids?
See if you can find it yellow.
Yeah. Once everyone had their life vests on, our guide had us come to where the kayaks were, and he got each group loaded into a kayak and told us to paddle out towards a boat that was sitting right off the pier. So we got out there and waited as the rest of the group got set up and started out. We had a nice group of couples and a family with 2 kids, and everyone was very excited, well, except one of the kids who wanted to sleep during the kayaking. But everybody was ready to go, and our guide headed us out on a great adventure around this massive lagoon.
Yeah, I remember how to do it.
We have done a kayaking excursion once before, and I will link that video up above if you want to see it. We did it at Freeport, Bahamas last trip.
Oh my gosh, there's a shark out there.
I know what to do if there's dolphins. Jump in and swim.
That was yesterday.
So now we're gonna run into dolphins.
Oh no.
Iron Man Ron.
Just need to make sure I don't run anybody over.
Yeah, try not to hit another kayak.
I'll just take their oar.
Oh, okay.
You gotta paddle, you gotta work to use it.
You use it or keep it up.
Yes.
Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Now I'd like to welcome you all to my office, all right? Nice oceanfront view. Shoes are optional. And you can throw your feet up anywhere on the desk. Right here, this is known as our 700-acre saltwater lagoon, also known as the Bonefish Lagoon. Now the reason why it's called the Bonefish Lagoon is because this is a nursing site for them here. Now a lagoon by definition is a body of water surrounded by a land mass with one entrance that leads straight out into the ocean. Inside of this lagoon, this is a well-known nursing and breeding site for different aquatic animals, such as the black-tip reef shark, nurse shark, lemon shark, stingrays, eagle rays, manta rays, southern rays, green sea turtle, hawksbill, leatherback turtles, conch shrimp, squids, groupers, barracudas, sea stars, urchins, and many other tropical fish.
Awesome.
Now all of the green vegetation that you see mostly near the water's edge or inside of the water, those plants there are known as the mangroves, okay? Not mangoes, mangroves. Now we do have 4 types. We have the red, the black, the white, and the silver buttonwood. They help to keep our shorelines intact and also protect us from beach erosion. Young juvenile fish would use the roots as a nice little protective area, and the birds also use them as a nesting site. And they are protected by the Ministry of Trust here in the Bahamas. Now all of the grey rock structure that forms up this entire island, that there is known as limestone coral rock. Now the way that is made, the coral will die, break off, wash up onto the shoreline. The sun will then come out and crystallize it. Now all 700 islands and keys here in the Bahamas is made of that very structure. The dark lines that you see along those rocks near the water's edge, that is due to a tidal change. Now we do have a tidal change here every 4 to 6 hours, ranging 2 to 3 feet over the ocean. So during that time, we can get anywhere from about 2 to 6 inches in depth at the lowest part in this lagoon, all the way up to 18 to 20 feet deep at the deepest end. Now right on over, you'll see these plants right in the water. That is one of the mangroves known as the salty red mangrove. Now once they reach maturity, they'll oftentimes produce sprouts that will drop off from the plant, landing inside of the water, then anchoring itself down into the sand to start a new root system for that very same plant. So as we come along these rocks' edge, you might be able to see a few of the coral that we do have down below, as well as some of the sponges. Now the types of coral that you might come into contact with will be the scarlet coral, brain coral, white ivy fingered coral, the green cactus coral, the golf ball coral, and the types of sponge will be the sheep wool, grass sponge, and the borrowed sponges. You're going to get real. Reverse osmosis process to provide us with fresh water, a recycling plant, an incinerator for necessary burning. And right to the front off to your right, you'll be able to see a cell tower for all of our telecommunications purposes. Now we also do have some animals here on the key as well, and I'm not talking about the staff members. So we do have about 43 horses, 200 goats, 1 donkey, the curly-tailed lizards, blue-tailed lizards, common geckos, garden razor snakes, a few iguanas, the cats and dogs roaming about, the chickens and roosters y'all might have heard or seen, as well as various the birds that will flock to this island, such as the egrets, finches, hummingbirds, mockingbirds, sparrows, pigeons, doves, and even the occasional seagull that come through mostly during our hotter climate times, mostly during the ending part of April, straight up to the first 2 weeks in October. Are there any questions? Everybody enjoying the workout so far?
It's a stingray enclosure. Oh yeah, a lot of little fish.
unlike the hermit crabs that tend to transport from shell to shell, these ones do not. They live and grow inside this one shell their entire life expectancy, which is said to be between 20 to 30 years. During that time, they can get up to lengths of about 12 inches and also weigh about 5 pounds, okay? So, what they normally do, to reproduce, to find the mate, they'll then lay eggs, which will then bury into the sand, and after 1 year, they'll dig themselves right on up.
Oh no. Now he's awake.
Mom? I don't want to step on the floor.
Oh, okay, let me get a little closer to you.
He woke up so he could hold a jellyfish. Well, that was a blast. Whew. The kayaking lasted about an hour, and after that we got our key and unlocked our locker and got back on the next bus back down to the main area. There was still plenty of time for the beach and lunch. Here's the dining pavilion where lunch will be served today. Now it looks like the pirate ship's straight ahead.
Oh, good.
Ta-da! Ron can smell a beer a mile away.
They're all walking out.
Instead of a bucket of beer, you can buy a bag of beer here.
Ah! Water feels good. Oh my gosh. Oh, don't fall down yet.
Spend that kind of money. You better be. That's right, he spent the money, not her.
You don't know that? What you think of Half Moon Cay?
While they were setting up, the bar service at the ship sucked. But looks like they're finally getting into a groove and getting things going where they need to. You get a sand speck on your lens.
There's a nice panorama from the water.
Selfies underwater don't work.
So how do you feed a couple of thousand people from the ship?
Line for
There's
lunch.
a huge pavilion and about 6 or 8 lines, each with the same items on the lines. There was jerk chicken, hamburgers, and hot dogs for the main courses, all cooked on that fire grill back there. And then there were all the fixins. There was rice, beans, coleslaw, potato salad, all kinds of desserts and toppings for your burgers and hot dogs. From what everyone said, the food exceeded their expectations. We got some of everything,
Chicken, rice.
and it was definitely good and hit the spot.
There were hot
And
dogs also.
it's free.
Salsa.
Carnival provides all the food there at the
Coleslaw,
pavilion.
potato salad. Lots of desserts. Cool.
There are the free tea, lemonade, and water options, just like back on the ship. Otherwise, you have to go to one of the bars to get your sodas or alcoholic beverages and use your sign and sale card.
Back to the ship.
We had a really fun day on Half Moon Cay, Bahamas. The kayaking excursion was even better than we had expected. We have kayaked before, and like I said, I'll link that one here so you can see other kayaking excursions. But it was a lot of fun, and we really enjoyed it. And the rest of the island was beautiful. There were plenty of chairs everywhere, even with our morning being busy with the kayaking excursion. We had no problems finding chairs to sit by the water for a while and hold our stuff while we went swimming. So if you enjoyed this video and found the information useful, please give us a thumbs up and think about subscribing. It doesn't cost anything, and it really does help us out with knowing what people enjoy and what they want to see. So, as I always say, get out there and hug a tree. And thanks for watching. More videos coming soon. Bye.